All right, we are back. Number 8, coordinated adjectives. All right, so let's talk about that STEM word. Coordinating something means that you are matching, right? You're matching something together. If you're coordinating an outfit with your cat, like a crazy person would do, right? You are matching that together. And adjectives, if you don't know what an adjective it is, please just Google it. Please, just for the love of God, Google it. All right, let's talk about it. So, coordinate adjectives. These are adjectives that are in a row and they're describing the same noun. Again, if you don't know what either of those mean, go ahead and Google it. Pause real quick. All right. The one thing that we need to talk about with coordinate adjectives is by separating those adjectives two ways. You can either add an and, or you can add a comma. So here's the example. A warm, deep, dense fog had settled over the fields, and there was stillness that precedes rain. Oh, wonderful, beautiful sentence, right? So these coordinate adjectives, they are all describing the fog, right? But I'm going to use commas because it doesn't sound right to say a warm and deep and dense fog. That sounds terrible, right? For this gorgeous sentence that we just read. So we're going to use commas there to separate them. Now, there's a couple rules with this. You need to question yourself if you can add an and between the adjectives and it still makes sense, or if you can flip it around in different order, all right? So the example is the dark, eerie night was awesome for zombie hunting. If I flip those around, the eerie dark night, that still makes sense. And if I put an and in between them, that also would still make sense. The dark and eerie night totally makes sense. Or the eerie and dark night. It's all describing that noun, which is night, and it makes sense. So those are the two rules. Can I put an and between them and it makes sense? And can they go in a different order than they're already in? If yes, to either, you can use a comma. All right. A couple of non-coordinates. I played in the snow with my cute baby puppy. Now, if I read that and put an and in it, it wouldn't make any sense. I played in the snow with my cute and baby puppy. Doesn't make sense. If I flip it around, I played in the snow with my baby cute puppy, you would think I got hit in the head, right? While playing in the snow. So those I cannot use a comma with. It's just read straight like it is. I played in the snow with my cute baby puppy. I saw 10 big red fire trucks. Wouldn't make sense if I flipped the order. I saw big 10 red fire trucks, right? Would make sense if I used and in there. I saw 10 and big and red, right? Doesn't make sense there. And so it would just be normal. So a couple checks again. Remember, if you can put an and between, you're good, or if you can reverse the order around, you're fine. Let's go ahead and do our practice. Go ahead, read the sentences. The first one, the cruel, relentless English teacher beat down on them with busy work. Second one, the 3 meek, pitiful teachers sat in awe of the ability of their clever grammar students. So go ahead and pause. Put the comma in there in your notes. Okay. Let's see. So in here, the cruel, comma, relentless English teacher beat down on them with busy work. You can flip that around. It can be relentless and cruel. You can add an and in there and everything makes sense. The second one, the 3 meek, pitiful teachers sat in awe. So describing the teachers. Now, we didn't put 3 comma because that wouldn't make sense if we added an and or if we flip the order of them. The 3 and meek and pitiful doesn't make sense. The meek 3 pitiful doesn't make sense. So you would only put the comma in between meek and pitiful. Did you do it? Did you do it right? Hopefully. All right. There's no red ink. And your check. Hopefully you took some good notes with this one. I see a lot of just little mistakes when it comes to these type of adjectives, but we're getting better every day. Great job, guys.